Hi, minasan. Konbanwa. Vince this. Hello, everyone. This is Vince, and we are here once again back with our kanji lessons. 皆さん、本日ですね、今回ご紹介するのは、あの、セセット4、セット4、セット4、それからセット5、まとめ、セット4とセット5のまとめ話題についてお話ししていきたいと思います。For today, what I would like to discuss is this elementary grade 1, set number 4 and set number 5 summary of these two sets. 皆さん、もしよろしければ、チャンネル登録、ぜひよろしくお願いします。If it's okay with you, if I could request if you could please press that subscribe button. それから皆さん、高評価として、like ボタンを押してくれて、like ボタンを押してくれてありがたい。And I would be very happy if you could press also, aside from the subscribe button, the like button. それでは皆さん、早速始めていきましょう。Very well then, let's begin! For today, we will just discuss summary as a means of our review or recap. So, before we get to set number 6, so I have thought of first giving summary for set 4 and set 5 for our elementary grade 1 kanji. So, very well then, let's begin. For set number 4, may I just remind that those written in green boxes and written in katakana characters, those are the onyomi. Okay, those are the onyomi readings. And for those written in blue boxes, and as you can see, written in hiragana characters, those are the kunyomi readings. So, green box with katakana, this is onyomi reading. Blue box with hiragana, these are kunyomi readings. それでは皆さん、始めます。Let's begin. So, I will just say the most common meaning for the characters, and you may just do some screenshots so that you can in detail see one by one the details, and of course written in Gothic writing the meanings here. So for set number 4, let's begin. The kanji for sky or heavens, and this one for this lesson number 101, this is the most difficult, minasan. This kanji right here is the most difficult because it has many readings. As you can see here, it has many readings. Sei, sho, nama, ikiru, ikas, ikeru, umareru, umu, o, haeru, hayasu. See, too many kunyomi readings, too many onyomi readings, and they have okurigana. So I have put in the notes some of those very extremely difficult vocabularies. So for this particular kanji here, the difficult vocabulary here is first umu. Umu is a transitive verb, a godan verb that has this meaning, to give birth. And the second one is haeru. Haeru. It's an intransitive verb, a chidan verb that means to grow or to spring up or just to sprout. So this is the kanji for life, a kanji for life and birth. So this is the most difficult for our kanji lesson for today. Okay, so going back, minasan. Okay, hikizuki, continuing. The kanji for flower, ka, hana. Kanji for grass, so, kusa. Kanji for bug and insects, Kanji for dog, ken, inu. Kanji for human or person, jin, nin, hito. Okay. Kanji for names, mei, miao, na. Mei, miao, na. This is the kanji for names. Kanji for names. Okay. The kanji for female or woman or girl, onyomi, jo, nyo, nyo, kunyomi, onna, me. Okay. Kanji for male or boys or male or man, dan, nan, otoko, otoko. Okay. So let's now go to set number 5. Set number 5. Okay, again, those written in green boxes and written in katakana, they are the onyomi readings. Those written in blue boxes and written in hiragana, those are the kunyomi readings. So set number 5, number 1, the kanji for child. Okay, this is the kanji for child. Okay, kanji for eyes, moku, boku, me. Moku, boku, me. Me, but usually me. This is kanji for eyes. The kanji for ears, as you can see, minasan, here in set number 5, there are many kanji characters related to human body parts. Just like here, kanji for eyes, moku, boku, me. Kanji for ears, ji, mimi, but usually mimi, mimi, ear or ears. Kanji for mouth, but also prevalently appearing also as radical or component. Kanji for mouth, ko, ku, kuchi. Kanji for hand, sorry minasan. Kanji for hand, shu, te. Kanji for hand. And we have here, this is the very useful but very difficult part here in set number 5. Ashi. Kanji for feet or leg, should I say. Sorry, kanji for leg. That part of leg from the bottom part of the buttocks up to the plantar part or the Achilles heel. So, ashi, tariru, tariru, taru, tas. And aside from being leg or foot, it could also mean be sufficient and a counter for pairs of footwear, and could also be used in addition. For example, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Ichi tas ichi wa ni. That is 1 plus 1 equals 2. Ichi tas here. Ichi tas ichi wa ni. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Because ni is 2. Here, also a considerably difficult yet very prevalent kanji for the verb see or seeing or letting others see. Ken, miru, mieru, miseru. Kanji for sound, oto. Kanji for sound, oto, but has the onyomi in, on, ne. Please continue doing some screenshots, minasan, because you might miss some things here. Okay, kanji for strength, effort. For strength, power, effort, or for being strong. This kanji here, ryoku, riki, chikara. Ryoku, riki, chikara. This is the kanji for strength or effort, power, strength. And lastly, for our today, also a very prevalent kanji in not just in Japan but also in China. This kanji right here, ki, ke, and as you can see, it has no kunyomi readings, minasan. So luckily, no kunyomi readings. So okay, so that's the end of our set 4 and set 5 summary, and that concludes our lesson number 101. So I thank you, minasan, for staying with me until the end. 最後まで付き合ってくれて、本当にありがとうございました。Thank you for staying with me until the end. 皆さん、最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました。ご視聴くださり、ありがとうございました。Thank you for watching until the end, 皆さん。And I'll see you in the next video, 皆さん、with our next topic. それでは皆さん、また次の動画で、新話題で、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。I'll see you in the next lesson, 皆さん。So, that's it, 皆さん。それでは、もう、今日のレッスンはもう終了なんです。So, that's it, 皆さん。今日はここまでです。ありがとう、皆さん。ありがとう。Thank you for supporting. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.